Hi everybody! Today I have a special guest in my house, Matthias Haffner, great percussion player in Cuban styles, Brazilian styles, and one of his favorite instruments is the pandeiro. And this is a special pandeiro. What can you tell me about this pandeiro, Matthias?
Well, it's our own pandeiro.
Aha.
I make it together with a friend. We are called HP Percussion, Haffner Percussion. My name is Matthias Haffner. My colleague's name is Anders Perander. I'm from Germany, he's from Finland.
Okay.
German quality, Finnish detail. So no, but as we are both enthusiastic about Brazilian music and about especially the pandeiro, we started to build jingles to hammer ourselves, platinellas, that's how they are called, the little jingles here. And so we experimented a long time with it till we found great combinations of metals and thicknesses and shapes. So we started to design or hammer different kinds of jingles for summer music, for more modern styles. And this series I have here is a combination of brass with bronze, and it's very suitable for choro and samba styles. And after it was a kind of a success because all our colleagues asked to hammer jingles,
Yes.
we thought, well, why not design a whole pandeiro?
Okay.
So that was the next step. We worked together with a Spanish guy who does the woodwork for us. We designed everything, and his name is Juan Requena Percusión. He is a cajon builder from Spain,
Yes.
near
Okay.
Cordoba. So this is the result of our teamwork.
Okay.
Very light,
Yes.
nice pandeiro with a good skin from Brazil that I choose, and with jingles that you can replace. We have a built-in system here for having the possibility to change the jingles if you want another model of jingles.
Yes, okay, that's... So, now you know something about this pandeiro. Perhaps it's nice if Matthias shows us how this pandeiro sounds. So you have an idea what you can do with this pandeiro.
Okay, my colleague Michael asked me to explain you about the technique, the good technique of playing pandeiro. I want first to explain you the function of the left hand, let's say the weak hand. If you're right-handed, you hold the pandeiro in the left hand. You hold it with 4 fingers. You grab it around the rim. The thumb is on top of the skin. It doesn't touch the skin like that. It should be like this. So you don't damp it, you don't muffle it. Imagine that the forearm is in one line with the middle of the pandeiro, like an extension of your arm, the pandeiro, because the most natural movement you do, you have to turn the pandeiro. The most natural way to do is you imagine somebody grabbing it here and turning it for you. So this line is the X. This movement is very important to get a strong sound and the correct sound, to let the jingles sound the best. The idea is, in modern playing, that this turning movement always continue every 16 notes you play. So a good way to practice that is you take your right hand and you leave it without movement like this, and you start to turn the Pandeiro with the left hand against the fingertips and the hand palm of the right hand, like this. Best is you use maybe a metronome to practice a bit of timing. My right hand doesn't move. The work is for the left hand. So, this movement, practice it every day, not too much because it's a bit tiring for your arm, and you should not take the risk to get sick here. You can do, if you get too tired, you can do the same movement here. I don't know, can you see it on the video? Yes. Or even here. So you are forced to not move with the right. Okay. The left hand. That's it more or less. The right hand produces the different sound qualities on the Pandeiro. We have an open tone that you play with the whole thumb, about here. You throw the thumb on the skin with a little turning movement, supported by the weight of your arm, and also supported by the contra movement of the left hand. It looks like this. The open tone. The jingle sound you produce with the palm of your hand, here, and also with the fingertips on the rim of the Pandeiro here. Both sounds you produce more or less on the rim, and only the jingles should sound. The right hand, you imagine that you divide it in two parts. The part with the fingers and the part with the thumb and the palm of the hand. All the sounds you produce with this part of the hand, you should also be able to produce it with this part of the hand. For example, if I play an open tone with the thumb, I should also be able to produce the same sound quality open tone with the fingertips. With this, I again do a contra movement with the left hand against the fingertips. And I throw the fingertips on the skin to get a round full sound. Hit the skin more or less 1 centimeter near the rim. You can feel the movement out of the Pandeiro, like this. Or you can feel the movement with a little attack, like this. Both ways are possible depending on what you play. Okay, so practice in combination maybe the open tones. And try to reach the same sound quality for both parts. Practice the tips. And now we're gonna I want to present you different slaps. One slap that you play with this part of the hand. In the middle of the skin, you hit with the top finger tops. And the slap that you produce with this part of the hand has the same sound quality. You use the middle of the skin because that part is a dead part. It doesn't sound. So if you hit with your palm of the hands in this spot, you get a slap sound, very sharp. This movement and this movement. Okay. Another kind of slap we can produce with a thumb. It's a bit darker. If you hit exactly the middle of the pandeiro, you have also a slap sound. Not as sharp as this one, but still a slap. The same sound you can produce with this part of the hand using your fingertips in the middle of the pandeiro. Always think of the left hand's movement. So, open tone, tips, slap, another slap. That's more or less the basic strokes and sounds you have on Pandeiro. You can also use the left hand middle finger to muffle the skin while pressing it against the skin on the downside of the Pandeiro. Playing an open tone, it sounds like a muffled tone because you damp the skin. Open, muffle. Okay, and the last sound quality you can produce on the Pandeiro is if you use your thumb. You can also muffle the skin, and if you press the thumb into the skin, you can pitch the tone of the Pandeiro. So you get a higher tone. And it gets lower as you relieve the pressure. Where you can have nice effects. Okay, that's it for the technique part. In the next lesson I'm going to show you the basic patterns for samba, and in maybe other lessons some choro patterns, machixe patterns, polka patterns, samba, choro sambado, and modern styles.
Okay, I hope you have enjoyed these basic techniques that Matthias showed us. There's a link in the description where you can see, where you can find more information about Matthias, but also about this special Pandeiro, because it's very light and like Matthias said, to hold it in the same direction of your arm, the heavier the Pandeiro is, your arm will go like. You see a lot of Pandeiro players starting the first few minutes playing like this, and yeah, nice, and then suddenly it's hanging like this, you know, and well, this Pandeiro, no way.
330 gram.
Yes. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this lesson, and I hope to see you the next lesson with Matthias.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.